The story of Owen Lennox Moncrief, known globally as Fantan Mojah, is a vibrant testament to the transformative power of spiritual devotion and roots reggae. Rising from rural obscurity to become a leading voice of modern, conscious reggae, his music served as an uplifting alternative to the slackness and violence often found in contemporary dancehall. His journey began on August 5, 1976, in White Hill, a quiet, rural community nestled in the parish of St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. From an early age, Owen was completely captivated by music. Before he even reached his 10th birthday, he was already performing at local community concerts and winning local talent competitions. Yet, despite his undeniable raw talent, rural Jamaica offered limited avenues for a professional recording career. Seeking to pursue his musical dreams, Owen made the bold move to the bustling, competitive capital city of Kingston. Like many legendary reggae vocalists before him, Owen began his journey from the very ground up. To survive, he worked various manual jobs, including washing windows on the dusty streets of Kingston. But his mind was always on the music. He gained vital experience by working with the legendary traveling sound system Kilimanjaro, volunteering to carry heavy speaker boxes and equipment just for the privilege of performing songs during sound checks. During these early years, he operated under the moniker Mad Killer, an explicit homage to one of his favorite dancehall DJs, Bounty Killer. His early performances carried the aggressive, high-energy delivery typical of the 1990s dancehall era.
By 1997, a profound shift began to occur in Owen's life. Exposed to the Rastafarian movement, particularly the strict Bobo Ashani order, his perspective on both life and music transformed. He realized that the aggressive, mad killer persona no longer aligned with the spiritual messages he felt compelled to share. Under the guidance and encouragement of elder Rastafarian chanter Capleton, Owen shed his old moniker. He adopted a deeply spiritual and cultural name, Fantan Mojah. With his newly wrapped turban and a renewed, burning conviction, Fantan Mojah positioned himself as a central figure in a fresh wave of conscious reggae artists. While much of the mainstream dancehall space thrived on vulgarity, violence, and materialistic boasts, Fantan Mojah's songwriting pivoted to focus on unapologetic praise for Jah, the positive and respectful portrayal of women, and a hard-hitting condemnation of political corruption and societal immorality. After building his live performance reputation at several of Jamaica's most prestigious local stage shows and festivals, Fantan Mojah caught the attention of Down Sound Productions in 2004. His breakthrough single came in the form of Hungry, an emotionally raw, slow-burning anthem addressing the crushing realities of poverty. Set over a heavy, traditional one-drop reggae rhythm, Hungry resonated deeply with the disenfranchised youth of Jamaica. The song immediately shot to the #1 spot on the Jamaican national charts, holding the peak position for 8 consecutive weeks. In November 2005, through a partnership with Greensleeves Records, Fantan Mojah released his landmark debut studio album, Hail the King. The album was a masterclass in modern roots reggae, producing several generation-defining tracks. There was the title track, Hail the King, a triumphant, brass-heavy anthem of pure Rastafarian devotion. There was Na Build Great Man, featuring Jah Cure, a beautiful, soulful collaboration preaching humility and reminding listeners that only Jah can elevate a human being. And there was Corruption, a blistering, high-tempo critique of greedy politicians and systemic oppression. The album's massive critical and commercial success earned Fantan Mojah the title of Jamaica's Breakout Artist of 2005. The global reggae community, particularly in continental Europe, fell in love with Fantan Mojah's high-energy, spiritually charged live performances. Hail the King paved the way for 3 consecutive, massively successful European tours starting in 2006. Whether headlining major festivals in Germany, France, or Italy, or performing intimate club shows, his ability to command a crowd with a Bible in hand and a fire in his soul became legendary. In November 2008, Fantan solidified his status as a heavyweight of conscious reggae with his sophomore album, Stronger. The title track became a massive international hit. Singing through a message of resilience, the The track served as an anthem for anyone struggling to overcome life's obstacles, repeating the powerful words, "They try to pull me down, but Jah make me stronger. They want to see me fall, but I'll survive." Over the next decade, Fantan Mojah toured relentlessly, crossing borders into North America, the wider Caribbean, South America, and Africa. He followed up his success with further studio albums, including Rebel I Am in 2012 and Rasta Got Soul in 2016, the latter of which featured a beloved title track that amassed millions of plays globally. Even as musical trends in Jamaica shifted heavily toward trap dancehall, Fantan Mojah remained fiercely dedicated to his roots. He continued to record and release music well into the 2020s, collaborating with contemporary producers and keeping the Bobo Ashanti fire burning bright. Tragically, on July 14, 2026, the reggae world was plunged into mourning. At just 49 years old, weeks away from what would have been his 50th birthday, Fantan Mojah passed away at the University Hospital of the West Indies in Kingston, Jamaica, following complications related to his heart. His final days reflected the joyous spirit he maintained throughout his life. His very last social media post showed him vibrant, smiling, and celebrating behind a DJ mixing console to the beat of his collaborative single, Fire, keeping his energy positive until the very end. Fantan Mojah's legacy is defined by his refusal to compromise his spiritual morals for cheap commercial appeal. In an industry that often pushed artists towards sensationalism, he stood tall as a modern-day musical prophet, armed with a powerful voice, an infectious smile, and an unwavering love for Jah. From a window washer in Kingston to a reggae king on the world stage, his music remains an eternal, unbroken chain of consciousness, an everlasting flame of hope, righteousness, and survival. If you felt the fire in your heart and the rhythm in your soul today, let's keep this beautiful flame burning together. Before you step back into the quiet of the day, I cast a gentle, sweet little spell of connection upon you. May your index finger find its way to that subscribe button like a leaf drifting on a warm summer breeze. May your thumb gently press like to send a wave of good energy back into the universe. And with a single, simple tap of the share button, may you spread this story of strength and hope to someone who needs to hear it most today. Thank you for listening, for feeling, and for being a part of this circle. Until the next story calls us back together, stay blessed, stay strong, and keep the music in your heart alive.